Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I will be counting down the top 10 best RC cars that you can buy right now. Start off is the Team Associated TR28. I'll be showing you a little bit of footage for the TR28 and then talk a little bit more about it. And you can do a little bit of outside view, but mostly indoor for the Team Associated TR28. Next is the Traxxas Teton, or Latrax Teton. This car is great for outdoor use, and it's 1/18 scale, so it's portable and it doesn't take up that much space as your average 1/10 scale car. As you can see here, you can take it off some jumps. There's small ones. You could do a little bit of big ones, but not really for this one. However, there's one weakness, because I'm putting it at number 9, is that the wires to connect the battery, they do come off a little bit, so you will have to solder it a little bit. Next is the Redcat Everest Gen 7 Sport. Now this is a very good beginner rock crawler. It is 1/10 scale. It is it's not that scale though, as you can see in the video, but it is very good. It's fully submergible. You just have to use a WD-40 on all of the metal parts and the foam side of the tires, just kind of get the water out of the foam. And as you can see in the video, you can take it pretty deep into the water, but like I said, you will have to do a little bit of maintenance on it. But overall, this is a really good beginner rock crawler. And yeah, and it only comes out to around $220, which is a lot cheaper than your TRX4 Sport, which is another great beginner crawler, but is a little bit more expensive. Next is the Traxxas Bandit, which is a very good beginner racing buggy, and you can take it off-road, as you can see in the video. And this, it has tons of upgrades available, and it is available right now at your local hobby shop or on the Traxxas website. It might be a little bit while for delivery though. I got mine just for a little less than $200, and as you can see, it is waterproof. Not submergible like the last one, but you can take it through the water like what you're seeing in the video. Next is the Traxxas TRX4. This is the Bronco. This is a really good crawler. It's probably not your beginner crawler, but it's a very good crawler. It's a little bit of a step up from the Redcat Everest Gen 7. This does have a high and low speed gear, and it has locking differentials, portal axles, and tons of other stuff that you can see on the Traxxas website. And it does have waterproof electronics, and it is really good at crawling. This is a 1/10 scale car, and you can connect it to a Traxxas app, which I'm not sure if you can do that with some other Traxxas cars, but yeah. And then also the mirrors on the side, as you saw, they fold in, which is nice if you're driving alongside like you just saw. And it also is pretty scale, as you can see. It has the mirrors, the windshield wipers, and the back tire. Next is the Arrma Vortex. This is a RC 1/10 scale car that is capable of 50 miles an hour, 4-wheel drive, and this thing is a lot like the Traxxas Rustler, just a little bit different. You might see the Traxxas Rustler though later in this list. But this car is really good. I actually don't have this car, but I have drove one, and it is a really nice car. Now this car, it does have waterproof electronics, so you're okay going through a little bit of puddles, but yeah, you don't want to submerge this car. The only submergible car that I think will be on this list is the Redcat Gen 7 Sport. But yeah, I mean, really any car, you don't want to submerge it unless it's actually submergible. In the number 5 spot is a Traxxas e-Revo 1/16 scale. This thing is just like the e-Revo, the big size e-Revo, but just a little bit smaller. 1/16 scale, actually. I believe the actual normal size e-Revo is 1/8 scale, I'm not sure. But this thing has everything from waterproof electronics to 50 mile an hour speed rating. And it is really good basher, and it is portable, just like the Traxxas Teton. And yeah, you can drift around corners, do jumps, and speed run it. In the number 4 spot is the one and only Traxxas Max. This is just like the X-Max, but it's 1/10 scale and a lot smaller. You can do jumps, and this thing is capable of, I believe, 50 miles an hour, which is really good. It is waterproof. You can drive through puddles, but you don't want to submerge it. But yeah, this is a really good car. You can take it to skate parks or just a BMX track. You can drive it on dirt, gravel, through puddles, wherever you want. Now here's some footage of the Traxxas Max. I was about to say X Max, but yeah, I bet you will see the X Max somewhere on this list later. Next is the Traxxas T-Max. This is the only nitro that's going to be on our list, but it is a very good, reliable nitro, and it is available now. But if you're looking to get into RCs, this is definitely not your right starter car. But if you were to start getting into nitro, yes, definitely go with this car. It has a 45-mile-an-hour speed rating, so you can go pretty fast with this thing. Not as fast as some other cars, but definitely pretty good for a nitro, at least in my opinion. And it says 4-wheel drive. It has 8 total shocks, 2 on each side. And you can do jumps, you can do skate parks, or just drive it on a BMX track. To make the list is Losi Tenacity TT Pro. This is a 1/10 scale 4-wheel drive short course truck, and it's capable of doing jumps, backflips. It's really good for a short course truck, and 50 miles an hour for a speed rating. And if you're looking to get into short course trucks, you might want to go with the Slash, but then maybe after you're into it and you like it, go with this car. You will find this for around $890. I bought it for $400, but now it has gone up a lot in price. Anyway, let's move on to number 2. Next on our list is the Arma Felony 6S BLX. This is a little bit like the Infraction, but different. It is on 6S. I'm not sure if you can do ADAS on it, but this is a really good car. It comes with Hoons and is capable of 80 miles an hour. And so if you're looking to get into, or if you're looking to get a street car that can go on a little bit of dirt, then this might be your car. It can do burnouts, make smoke with the tires, and it has a really aggressive look with that hot rod engine on the front. Next on our list is the Traxxas X Max for number 1. Now this is a really nice Traxxas monster truck. I have only drove it once, but man, if I had $1,000, I would definitely pick this thing up. It is 4-wheel drive, capable of 50 miles an hour. I believe it is 1/6 scale? I'm not sure. But yeah, you can do jumps to go on dirt. This thing is really indestructible, super strong, and it is capable of doing drifts on dirt, going to a skate park, doing backflips and jumps. Now this I would definitely look into getting for an RC because it is just a beast at doing jumps and shredding skate parks. That's about it for this video. Hope you enjoyed and gone to pick up one of these RCs for yourself. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.